Hello, 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 all, and welcome to the Good Witch. If you are new, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, my loves. A little different scenery. We're here at Usha Village, and we have in Honduras. If for those of you who don't know, that's it's a very healing place that Dr. Sebi created before he passed away with his family. And here you get the alkaline water treatments, and there's a lot of different treatments and herbal remedies, and there's an herb center, and they do all the medical treatments, but they're not medical, they're very much natural. So I will be here for a few months as I am on my own personal healing journey. And this message today is to let you know that your healing journey should not only be a physical one, but a spiritual one as well. And as you heal spiritually, you will heal physically, and vice versa. Because you're going to become a singular being. You're one cell in a huge body of cells that keep the world going, right? Okay. So we're going to look at a message from the Devine today. Spirit says it's proud of you for still being here, for continuing the journey, for not giving up during those times where it would have been easy to give up. And we're using the African Goddess Rising Oracle. Now, the first card I pulled was Queen Nandi, which is hilarious for multiple reasons. There's a puppy around here named Nandi that belongs to Dr. Sebi's granddaughter. But I also have a friend who has a daughter named Nandi who is a baby bruja, and she's in training, so I love that card. Very, very powerful queen, but in this card, she is taking care of generations after her. So your ability to get through all those things, to not give up, to continue life and continue growing, even after you stopped for a while. Because some of you stopped for a while, and that's okay, because you needed some deep rest. You needed to rest and rejuvenate your soul and rejuvenate your being, and you did that, but you got up and you kept on going, and now you're making changes, and you're able to change and improve generations after generations after generations, for not just your family, but families of those around you. What you do need to look out for is making sure that you are taking care of your spirit, you're taking care of your family, you're taking care of your finances. Make sure you take care of your spirit, because what this card can signify is that you're lacking in happiness. You are settling for content because you think that that's all that there is, or that's all that you're going to be capable of attaining while you're doing everything that you're doing, and that's not the case. You have to have different affirmations and things that you believe that include happiness, that include bliss. Your work should be something that you enjoy. Even if it is work, you should be happy doing it. So we have to figure out what those things are. And what most of us need, and what most of us have needed, is life transformation, because we go through these processes and we take these courses and we learn from these teachers and these mentors, but what we don't do is transform all the other aspects of our life. So you have this one really good area and these 4 really bad areas. So what eventually happens is those 4 really bad areas pulls down that really good area to the same level. So we're going to bring all of those levels up in an ever flowing flow of balance, and that is the goal. That is why I come on, because my goal is to help you to change your life, help you to improve your life, to help you to get to the places where you want to go, not to the places where you think you ought to be, where somebody told you you should be, or the places even where you've always planned to go, because that could easily not be where you want to or need to go. So make sure that you hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Make sure that you hit the bell notification so that you'll know that when these videos are uploaded, you get them and you get the messages that are coming through for them right then. Okay? Make sure that you do it. Sometimes these videos can be an hour long. Sometimes they can be 3 minutes. We never really know. But that's the message. Oh, that's one of the messages. Another one is the last one I think I'm going to pull right now, because this was going to be a 5-minute video or either a short, is soul forgiveness. Be like a child when it comes to forgiveness. You know how quickly your children, especially when they're itty bitty babies, they get mad at you when you won't give them the candy. 5 minutes later, they're back in your lap, they're back in your arms. It doesn't matter anymore. They express their emotions about how they felt about not getting their way, and then they moved on. And as we get older, it gets harder and harder to move on that way. As we get older, you want my Florida water and I don't want to give it to you. So you get mad at me. And 3 months later, you're still salty. Even if you're in my presence, it's still in your energy that you're still salty about it. Children, they don't do that. They forgive. When they forgive with their soul. If you think about it, we don't start having those trauma issues and those, oh, well, my parents did this to me and my friends did this to me when I was little and I can't get over it thoughts until we're much older. When we're children, we typically, unless it's something extremely traumatic, we typically just move on with our day after about 5-10 minutes. Like, even if we look back at a lot of the people, men and women who've been molested at a very early age, right? As a child, they typically move on from it very quickly. But then later, as time comes back, because of the type of trauma it was, it does, that internal beast does come back out, because they might have forgiven the person at that time, but they're still going to have to deal with the actions of that later. So what I'm talking about as far as soul forgiveness is forgiveness of a mother for fussing at you at Walmart, forgiveness of a teacher who wouldn't let you have an extra snack, forgiveness of a friend who broke a toy, forgiveness of what on some scale for us now would be small, but when you were little, that's all you had was your toys and your snacks and your free time. So when somebody took that, it was a big deal for you, but you still didn't hold on to it for months. There's very, very few people in this world who stayed mad at their loved one or their friend for months as a 3-year-old, as a 4-year-old, as a 2-year-old. Because it's not in our true nature to do that. We are conditioned to hold on to things as we get older because we want to remember so that it doesn't happen again. But what we're doing is remembering it so hard that we keep drawing it back into our lives. And okay, that's why we pull that other card. That's why some of you are always wondering, why am I the victim? Why do I keep, do I have a victim mentality? Do I have a sign that says kick me on my back? Do I have something in my energy that's telling people to keep using and abusing and hurting me? You're so busy not forgiving people for what they've done to you that you're drawing similar people to do similar things back into your life. Why does every man I get with cheat on me? Why do I keep drawing people that are verbally or emotionally abusive? Have you really gotten over and forgiven, soul forgiven, the first one, the second one? Or are you holding on to all of those things and thinking about them when you're meeting that new person? God, please don't let him do this. Please don't let her be like the last one. You're still manifesting. Remember what people always say, worrying is manifesting your nightmares, or the opposite is worrying is manifesting the negative things, because you're constantly thinking about it. It's repetitive in your brain and you're bringing it into your system. So if every night I walk down the street afraid of being raped, and I've been raped or sexually harassed multiple times, because I'm constantly thinking about being victimized, and even when I'm not being raped or sexually harassed, people are taking advantage of me at work. People are stealing from me. My house got broken into. Someone I thought I was a friend stole my computer. Just different things that are happening because you're willing those negative things to go on in your life, because that's all you think about when you meet people, when you're manifesting things. Please don't let me get sicker. Please don't let the pain get worse. Please don't let this person leave like everybody else left. Please don't let this person disappoint me like everyone else disappointed me. And you're giving the universe disappointment, pain, sickness, stress. These are the thoughts that you're putting into the universe, and there's so much feeling and emotion behind it that you feel it before it happens. So you're feeling these things before they happen. And that is the most powerful thing you could do when you're manifesting. It's more powerful than visualization. You're feeling it. So imagine if you did that in reverse. I'm feeling like I would feel if I was wealthy. I'm feeling like I would feel if I was healthy. I'm feeling like I would feel if I was loved properly. I'm feeling that now. So as you grow and as you feel that and you get in tune with that, that is what you will bring into your life. That is the message that you are meant to have on this day. I look forward to giving you more and more messages and more abundance and more love. Make sure that you book your reading or your consultation with the Good Witch as soon as possible, and we can start getting that life transformed for you. Peace, love, and light, y'all, from the Good Witch.